How to become more focused on yourself. What I'm about to say, it's actually going to help you attract eventually the right partner for you, because the end product of what I'm about to tell you is that you're going to know yourself so well that you're going to literally filter out 99.99% of women. Like, you'll know exactly what you're looking for, what makes you feel good, and because of that, you're not going to be interested in entertaining anything that's not aligned with what you're looking for. So, on social media, they'll often say, like, focus on yourself, and it's easier said than done. Like, I'll be honest, it's not easy. It's not easy, especially when you've been in toxic patterns for years after years after years. If I look back in my whole life, I could say that I've been easily repeating cycles, and it's not just in dating, just like with life habits and stuff, for over 15 years. Now I managed to completely destroy that and pretty much live a new life. And it took a lot of work. It took a lot of work and dedication, but I'm a savage. So I destroyed every single battle one after the other. But it's just to let you know that, yes, on social media, you'll see people say like, oh, focus on yourself. She broke up with you. She cheated on you. Focus on yourself. Yes, but you need a plan to actually be able to do this. Just hearing like focus on yourself, you're going to feel lost and you're going to fall back into the patterns. So the first thing, probably I would say it's the biggest thing, you need to find the meaning of your existence. So in other words, your purpose. You need to like literally find, why am I here? Why did God allow me to live, to exist? When you truly find, and it might take some time, it won't take especially when you're lost, you won't figure that question out in one day. It's going to be one step at a time, but you got to start first by asking yourself that question. Like, what do I want to do with my life? Are you just going to be a life poacher and like, take advantage of what society can give you, and you're never going to give back in some way? So you got to find something that truly you're passionate about and that makes you want to wake up the next day and excited about what you're going to do that day. So that's number one, find your purpose. And you say, I didn't just say find your purpose. I told you, you got to think about it. You got to like dig deeper into yourself. Take time for yourself to actually figure that out. You cannot find your purpose when you're surrounded by a bunch of people and noise. It's too much, your mind's gonna be clouded. You need calm. You need peace. You need to talk to God. Number two, it kind of relates to what I just said. You need to clean up your social circle. And when I say you need to clean up your social circle, it means you're gonna have to do a lot of goodbyes, most likely. A lot of goodbyes. Your friends are always negative, always saying like, oh no, don't do this, it won't work out. Oh no, she'll probably reject you. Oh no, that you're too ambitious. You should just like take it easy and stick to the simple stuff. But for you, it's simple, but for them, it's too much, it's too intense. These people, you cut them out of your life. They're useless. It's because they have no balls, they have no courage, they gave up, so they don't want to see you win. So they want to keep you at the same level as them. Like that, they feel better about the fact that they're losers. That's how it is. A loser will never create another winner. Losers create losers. Winners create winners. Okay, so you need to understand that. And it's regardless of their affiliation with you. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be lady friends. Doesn't matter. They bring negative energy out. You don't exist anymore. I don't give a shit. That's how you have to be. Number three, intermittent isolation to ghost mode. Now I'm going to explain this. What I mean by that is that you see, a lot of people are feeling extremely lonely today, and there's a difference between feeling lonely and being alone. When you're lonely, you don't feel good. You're like, oh, I need people around me. When you're simply alone and that you mastered solitude, you actually found peace in being by yourself, which means that you actually see the benefits of calm, of no noise. You know, yesterday night it was Friday, okay? And I had a big day and I came home all alone. No plans, and I was ecstatic. I was super happy. I was like, oh my God, I get to go to bed, recover. Today's my day off from training. It's active recovery, but nothing intense. And I was like, oh my God, I was waiting for this day for like not that long, like a week and a half, because I train almost every day. And I was just happy. You know how many people are able to do what I just said? Almost none. Most, they will ruminate. They'll be like, why am I still single? Oh, like I wish maybe I was surrounded by people. Well, they're still broken. They're still not good with themselves. Once you reach that point, it's called freedom. Now, how do you reach that point? Well, that's the thing. You start with intermittent isolation. If you try to go right away in isolation mode, which is full isolation mode, which is ghost mode, which people like to say the winter arc, well, it's going to be too much for you. You're going to rebound. And by the way, that's the problem with the winter arc. People go through the winter arc just to completely sabotage what they did during the winter, during the summertime. I'm still in the winter arc. So you could call it the summer arc, whatever, the life arc. Is that I'm constantly in ghost mode. When I say I'm constantly in ghost mode, is that my natural is to be isolated. Yes, I interact with people. I have people that are very close to me that I see. But my baseline is I go back to my shit. I go back to my purpose. Whereas most people is they go back to the noise and they let go of their purpose. This is why it's important that you start with intermittent isolation. So intermittent isolation, that means, okay, you like to go out. Normally you go out every weekend. Well, I challenge you to go out only once every 2 weekends. Like that, you're going to get used. It's going to feel uncomfortable at first, but you're going to start to, you're going to like, it's like dipping your toes in water that you're not used to go. You don't know if it's cold. You don't know if it's hot. And you're warming yourself up to it. You're like, okay, I think I can handle it. Then eventually I challenge you to go 2 weekends without going out. And then the third weekend you go out. You see what I'm saying with intermittent isolation? And then eventually you understand the principle. Eventually you'll be able to go a full month without going out. And then maybe even months without going out. And when I say without going out, I mean like, the party life. I want to meet some bitches life. You're going to get over that stuff. It doesn't mean you're not going to be able to meet women. Because when I say the last extra point to this video, you're going to understand how all of this makes a full circle and you actually become the most savage. You're actually going to attract more women than the guys that go out every weekend. Okay, so you need to listen to everything. So as you build your ability to be isolated, then you've become the master of ghost mode. That means you could go out one weekend, you have a blast, and then paf, you disappear, you don't go out for 2 months. Because you don't need it. Because your baseline is, I need to build myself. I need to focus on my purpose. But when you go out, trust me, no one will forget you. Because you know how to have fun. It reminds me of my mother. My mother, she's a super hard grinder. I've never known any woman that grinds like my mom. And any woman that have met my mom or people that know my mom will say the same thing. Most hardworking woman I've ever seen in my entire life. But when there was a party and she attended, everybody remembered. She was the life of the party on the dance floor. Well, guess what? I'm her son. So you kind of see where it comes from. And that's the thing. I'm like that too. When I go out to have fun, I'm super intense. I'm savage. Then it's back to work. And I don't want to hear anything about having fun again. I'm good. I had my dose for months. That's how I am. And you can reach that point too. But you need to be patient with yourself. Now, with all these points, the side effect of doing all that is that your confidence will tremendously boost. Simply because you know yourself. That's what a lot of guys don't understand. You see, a lot of guys will talk about like, and even me, I provide you guys information on how to have better game. But the game is only good with a woman that you're actually aligned with. If you use game with a random bitch that you're just gonna fuck and you're gonna leave it on the side, or she's gonna leave you on the side, or you know it's not going anywhere, you're wasting your time. No amount of game will keep her around. And honestly, if you're trying to force things to keep her around, it shows that you're needy. It shows that you're not even independent as a man, and that you need pussy to be able to move forward in your life. And that's pathetic, my friend. Like, I'll be honest, I'm very savage, I'm brutal, I say things how they are, and it's pathetic. So you need to be able to be good on your own, and you're gonna notice that your confidence is gonna boost. And this is what I'm gonna say, is that when your confidence boosts because you know yourself very well, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be able to naturally start conversations with ladies that you actually see potential with, maybe, or even just because it's banter, just because the moment happened and you had a little quick conversation. And that can happen, and 2 months passed and you didn't even interact with one single woman. A lot of guys think that if you don't use it, you lose it. It's not true. That's society trying to install fear in you that you need to consume to be able to keep your game. It's like, no, if you keep doing your stuff, you keep working on your craft, the ability to have conversations with women, it's going to come on its own. And not just that, it's going to be conversations with women that actually more align with who you are, not random women just because she's hot. The amount of women that you're going to like just toss aside, and she's gorgeous, nice body and everything, but you won't care because you see that she's not aligned with you. You won't give a shit. You won't even give her the time of the day. Well, that's the thing. You're going to be able to do that. But to be able to do what I just told you, you need to be able to master yourself and master solitude. And that's a secret that a lot of guys are not even aware, and some guys don't even talk about it. I guess maybe they want to keep it for themselves. And look, I understand them, to be honest. Me, the reason why I'm able to share it is because I've been through enough experiences of life that, you know what, that's part of my purpose. I want to help men regain their power, just like I gained all my power back and beyond. I wouldn't even just say I gained my power back. I've surpassed every power level that I had before as Gohan. Okay? And that's what I want for you. I want you to be able to feel super powerful, like you control your life. It's not life that controls you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If yes, you can leave a like, maybe say in the comments things that you need to focus on in the points that I've said before. And don't forget to subscribe, like that you won't miss the future videos. And I'll see you guys very soon. Keep crushing it, keep evolving.